Welcome to Animania Chronicles, where we dive deep into the captivating worlds of anime, dissecting stories, unraveling characters, and sharing our passion for all things animated. Welcome back to our ongoing exploration of the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. In this fourth review video, we delve deeper into the intricate plot twists, character developments, and world-building elements that continue to captivate audiences. In the evening, Kane announced that Luke would be setting off for his final trial. Kane then told the members of the Tuatha family that Luke is exceptionally talented. The Tuatha family members were happy to hear the words, but Ron does not accept the decision that someone younger than him is the next head of the house. He was angry because he should have become the next head of the Tuatha after Ruff's death. Kane asked if he would recognize Luke as the next head if Luke proves to him that he is stronger. Suddenly, Luke appeared behind him with a knife, and Kane said that it's the way an assassin fights. Afterwards, Luke was asked to put down his knife, and he broke Ron's arm. As a result, Luke won the fight, and he was accepted as the next head of the house. Later, Luke tried to cheer Ron up, but he wasn't angry at him. Ron learned that Luke had beaten his father and was impressed by him. Then Luke asked Ron to become his subordinate, and he thinks that Ron is a talented knight. Additionally, he was given a sword, and Ron promised that he would become a great knight. In the following morning, Luke's journey started as Illig Baylor, and his servant Tart accompanied him. Then his parents wished him a lot of fun on his journey, and they set off for the next arriving in Merchant Town Miltu. Luke used a spell to dye his hair. He didn't want to attract attention and also planned to wear glasses as Ig Baylor for the next 2 years. Then we see Maha, who tried to make a living as a tourist guide. The man thought that a child was not suitable for this, but she managed to change his mind. Then she gave the tourist a lucky charm, and she told her friend Kelly to take the man to a place with fine liquor. After that, we learned that Maha was the person who came up with the idea to make money by offering sightseeing tours. The girls worked very hard for their money and had a lot of fun doing it. Some of the girls were too young to lead sightseeing tours, and they were always waiting for their friends to return. Then we find out that the girls are orphans, and they all had to fight to survive every day before they met Maha. In the afternoon, it started to rain, and the girls returned to their base. Maha said that they would soon have enough money to buy new clothes for their job. Also, she told that her father was a merchant before he died. Because of this, she knew how to run a business. The girls were happy to have met Maha, and they dreamed of a comfortable life. Suddenly, bandits appeared who wanted to kidnap Maha and her friends. Maha activated a body enhancement spell, and she tried to buy some time. Then Maha and her friends tried to escape from the bandits. Unfortunately, they were caught, and they were taken in a carriage to a hiding place. They were scared and didn't know what would happen to their lives. From now on, when they arrived at the bandit base, the leader Torin showed up. He told the girls that the Torin Orphan would be their new home. From now on, they learned that Torin was the director, but when Nanny refused to enter an orphanage, Torin punished her. After this, they were led to a room, and they learned that their friends were captured too. Following this, they learned that the Lord's wife offered a lot of money for helping kids who don't have families, and the bandits planned to get the bounty. Then the orphans' terrible lives began, and they received only a small amount of food. They were unhappy and were forced to do the criminals' laundry. Following this, we see a girl made some mistakes at work, and a bandit punished her. The girls were scared, and Torin invited a nobleman to come and see them. The reason for this was that he planned to sell the girls to nobles. Then Viscount Hermel started looking around, and the girls got very nervous. Suddenly, he said that he had made his decision, and he handed Torin a bag of money. In the evening, the girls were preparing dinner, but Leo showed up, and he told Effa and Maha to come with him. However, he ordered Effa to undress herself, and Maha got the task to wash her friend. After that, Effa was pimped out, and Torin said that it's time to leave. She got into a carriage with Torin, and Maha was worried about her friend. During the night, Maha couldn't sleep, and she heard that Effa is back. Maha noticed that something was wrong with her friend because Effa looked terrible. Suddenly, she ran out of the house, and Maha tried to find her. She said that Maha should not look at her, and Maha was horrified. In the following days, Yi was sent to Viscount Hermel's home several times. Sometimes, Effa was used as a toy by Torin, and she began to change. Since those days, Effa wasn't herself anymore, and the other girls were always scared. Suddenly, the other girls were also selected by some high-ranked nobles. In the following day, Nanny returned home, and Maha found her friend crying. she decided to carve her face with a blade so that she would never be bought again. Maha tried to stop her friend, but she started to cry with her because she was desperate too. 2 years passed and Maha was on her way to bring tea to the bandits. Outside the door, she overheard that Torin was planning to use Maha as an escort girl. As a result, she planned to carve her face, but Lugh appeared and stopped her. He said that her tears don't suit her. Later on, Isekai Baylor was introduced to the girls and he was planning to hire one of the girls. He selected Maha and asked if she would like to work with him. Maha sensed that he had infinite riz and he was willing to pay a high price for Maha. Suddenly, Torin said that she won't be ready for 3 days, and Maha knew that he planned to pimp her out to toy with her himself. Lugh knew Torin was lying but agreed to come back in 3 days. Then she was pimped out and Nini told her that she thinks Isekai is a good person. In the night, Torin planned to sell her as an escort girl, and she knew that she would only have to last 3 days to live with her prince. Maha couldn't bring herself to sleep with a strange man. As a result, she tried to escape, but Lugh was also able to use body enhancement magic. At the last moment, Lugh appeared and stopped Lugh. He said that Maha belongs to his family and planned to save her. They tried to defeat Lugh, but he easily deflected Torin's attack. Also, he told Torin to report his criminal actions to the court, otherwise he will die. Meanwhile, Tart pretended to be Maha in order to arrest Viscount Hermel. Suddenly, knights appeared and said that he is under arrest for illegal human trafficking. The following day, the members of Torin's organization were arrested by Lugh and he healed Nay's face. He was able to save the girls and Maha joined his team. In the following days, we see Lugh who was examining his brother with a stethoscope. Barry Dew's father did Kane the favor of adding the name Isekai Baylor to his family registry. After Lugh took care of Burwood, the head of the Baylor family thanked him. He was amazed at Lugh's abilities and he gave Lugh the documents he requested. Following this, he told Maha that from now on she is officially his younger sister. Afterwards, Lugh asked his father number 2 how he can help him. He replied that he was opening a liquor store. Unfortunately, it was a failure and he had the idea of entrusting Lugh with the task of breathing new life into the store. In the evening, he arrived home and his cute girls prepared for him his favorite meal. They had dinner together and Lugh said that he got a new job. Then Lugh told them about his business plan, so Lugh told them that he planned to create a store for women. His girls learned that he planned to sell cosmetics and all kinds of sweets. After that, Lugh got ready to sleep and he was thinking about the fight against the hero in 5 years. We then see Maha and Tart appear in his room. They often slept in the same bed and Lugh didn't mind because he knows he is a powerful Riz King. The next morning, he met his parents and he planned to show them his self-invented product. We then see Ginger who looked down on Isekai because she thought that Isekai was the son of one of her husband's concubines. Lugh said that he planned to sell cosmetics that had never been on the market before. Tart brought him his bag and he said that he invented a product that prevents the skin from drying out. He called it moisturizer. Ginger became curious, then she started testing Lugh's cosmetic product and she was amazed that her face felt moist and smooth. Lugh was able to convince Ginger of his moisturizer and said that it also protects her skin like armor. She was supposed to apply makeup and he told them that this will revolutionize cosmetics. Additionally, he said that it won't replace existing cosmetics and he asked if Ginger liked it. That's all for today. Stay tuned for the next part. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the vast realms of anime. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more thrilling reviews and discussions. Until next time, keep exploring the boundless wonders of anime with us.